His name is Theophilus I. He gives a speech. It riles up a mob. The mob goes to the Jewish sector, attacks it, kills a large portion of the Jewish population. The rest of the Jews escape. They then go and look for pagans and begin killing pagans and plundering pagan homes. And then they go to the Great Library and they set it on fire and destroy that institution. The last director of the Great Library was a woman named Hypatia. She escapes. We don't know with how many books, but she got her students and the other faculty in the library to pull out as many books as they could before they were burned. So it was probably in the thousands, but not really far into the thousands. And they brought them to her home, and she became this high-class tutor, and people would send their kids to live in her house from all over the empire, and she would tutor them directly. And she got to do that for 24 years. And then Archbishop Carolus decided to kill it. And he does it really public, and it's a really brutal, ugly death. Then they take her books, they pile them, and they put her remains on top of the books, and they light them on fire. So none of the books from the Great Library survive. But there were copies, so that by the time we get to 529, Gondishapur now has a bunch of Greek works. It has copies of Aristotle and Plato. There's Roman material there, there's Egyptian material there. And since its founding, the Persians had been collecting Indian and Chinese material as well. So in a really important way, Gondishapur had an edge over the Great Library because the Great Library didn't have anywhere near as much Indian and Chinese material. But Gondishapur maybe got to 1/10 the size of the Great Library in terms of quantity. So it had high quality, but it was missing in quantity.